it's something special. So one of the things I've really wanted to do lately is do more mixed media, but I find it so intimidating. Like, I watch these YouTube videos of these like incredible mixed media artists, and I think I could never do that. Well, recently Adele on Inky Quill did something called Journaling by Fives, and it looked like the perfect introduction for me to get into mixed media, and I sort of got addicted to watching YouTube videos of people doing them, and I'm really excited about it, but I'm still like a little bit intimidated. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing Journaling by Fives, but I'm actually going to be doing it on some tags instead of in a journaling book, just because I don't have one yet that I really want to use. So I'm going to use tags, so I'm changing it up a little bit, but I'm going to keep the same system and follow all the rules. So let me tell you a little bit about Journaling by Fives. It's a mixed media technique thing that Shannon Green came up with. I'll leave a link for her channel below. And basically, you journal by fives. So there's 5 steps, and for each step, you give yourself 15 minutes to do 20 pages, or in my case, 20 tags. So the first one is paint and ink. So you put paint and ink on all of the pages for 15 minutes. And then the next one is collage and recycled, then stamps and stencils, words and images, pen and pencil. And for each step, you give yourself 15 minutes only. So you have to do it in 15 minutes. You can't think about it or overanalyze it, because you only have 15 minutes to do that step. So for paint and ink, I'm going to turn the timer on, and I have 15 minutes. If I don't finish, well, then those tags won't have paint or ink. So you have to move pretty quickly to make sure that you can get through all the steps. So I just put the steps there, and I'm just going to put them off to the side. And the first stage is paint and ink. Oh, and another thing I forgot to say is you can go through it only one time, or you can go back and do it again, or you could add a 6th step, which is free play. I think what I'm going to do is go through it once and then reevaluate and determine whether or not I want to go through it like a second pass. Like if I feel like the tags need more to them, because I really love layering. So I'm thinking I might go back a second time, but I'm going to do it once and see how it works. So the first step is paint and ink. So I'm going to show you which ones I'm going to use. So I grabbed out a couple distress paints. I don't have a ton of these, but I grabbed out a few. I grabbed out tarnished brass, festive berries, and ice spruce, and these are like almost like paint dabbers, and the paint comes out of these tops like that. So I thought those would be easy. I grabbed out an ink dabber that I have from Mr. Hughes called Spring Sky. I got this a long time ago. It's like a really pretty blue color. I grabbed out a few mists, so I grabbed out Heidi Swap Color Shine because I feel like that's the best color. I wanted a contrast color, so I went with this Mr. Hughes's Dark Calico. And then I also had these 2 mini misters, which are called Sunkissed and Banana Stand. I also grabbed out some Color Theory inks or paints. This one is Emerald City. This one is Silver, or it's called Mountain Hood, and it's from Ali Edwards. This one's Well Red, Blush Crush, Sunny Day, Coral Bay, and Mint Hint. And I just grabbed my favorites. So I'm going to set the timer and go for it. I'm a little nervous. Hope this is okay. And I'm probably not going to talk through it. I'm just going to speed it up because I don't think I can talk and do this at the same time. So, okay, here we go. Let me start the timer and go. 15 minutes. Okay, time is up. So I actually had enough time to do all the tags and go back and add some final touches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry these all and then I'll come back and show them to you. Okay, I've gone ahead and dried them all and I want to show you what they look like. Some of them I'm like, oh, there's potential here. Most of them I really hate, but I think that's part of the process, is just letting go, and all the other layers will really help. So here's one. Paint, some ink dabbers. Here's another one. I think I probably shouldn't have added that last ink splatter on top, but whatever. Here's one that I actually really like. I like the gold, silver, and pink mixed together. Here's another one. This one's okay. I really liked this one until it got some of the ink from another one on it, and then it added this like brownie color, which I don't love, but I feel like it could be covered up in the next stage. Here's another one. This one's, I actually like this one. I like the yellow, the red, and the orange mixed together. It's another one. Again, I think I really like this one until that green spot got on there. This one's pretty simple. It's another one. It's mostly just a couple colors. I'm actually sort of liking how the colors are blending here. You've got green and orange and that little like burgundy color. This one's not that bad. Okay, so they're not that bad. They're not as bad as I thought they were going to be. I actually like this one. I think it's cool. It's really bright, so I'd want to mute it down, but I think it's cool. And another one. And another one. And the last one. So there we go. 20 mixed media tags in 15 minutes. I just did the paint and ink step. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up all my paint and ink, and I'm going to get ready for the next step. And the next step is collage and recycled. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, everybody, I'm back with stage 2 of the journaling of 5s. And this is collage and recycled. So I didn't grab out a ton of stuff because I wanted to simplify the process. I mean, I probably grabbed out a bunch, but anyways, I grabbed out these flowers from Prima, which I've had in my stash forever. And I really want to use some of them up, so I thought I could use some of them on these tags. I also grabbed out my washi tape stash, as well as a bunch of doilies, because I thought doilies would be really fun to collage on there. So I'm going to try using some of my doilies on there, especially the ones that are like already cut up, because I feel like when would I use them other than now? So okay, here we go. I'm going to set the timer, and I'm going to be using matte Mod Podge and just collaging all that stuff on. I might go back and add more glue after and just worry about sticking it down for now, because I'm not sure if I'll have enough time. So let me start the timer. Okay, I've run out of time. I didn't get to put that last piece on, but really, it was just an added piece. So this is a mess. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back, add glue, trim off the extra bits, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, I finished adding Mod Podge onto the fronts just to make sure everything was stuck down, and then I trimmed off the excess. So I just want to show you where I'm at right now. Some of them I like better than before. Others I was able to cover up the things I didn't like. Some of them I think I maybe went too far. But one of the things I'm really liking is the doilies. Oh, I love this one. This one's like my favorite. I feel like the doilies are adding really good texture. This one's really pretty too. I like the colors. So I'm on step 2 here, which was collage and recycle, and I didn't actually get to those flowers that I had pulled out, but that's okay. I added a doily to each and every one, and they were all my scrap pieces of doilies, and I also added a bunch of washi tape, which worked well. I love the texture that it's giving, and I think right now I'm really just working on background, so I don't know. This one's nice too. I don't know what these are gonna turn into, but I feel like it's a good practice to see what things work well together and what things don't. So who knows? I think I'm probably gonna have to go through it a second pass because I want to lighten these up a little bit with like gesso or modeling paste or something, and I feel like if I did a second pass I could do that because there's not really another paint step. Well, there's stencils, but I want to do something else for that. So the third step is stamps and stencils. So I grabbed out some distress inks. And these are my blending tools. I also grabbed out a bunch of stamps. So I have this background stamp. I'm not sure where it comes from. I grabbed this circle here. I like the sketchy pattern. And then I grabbed some of the images on these Felicity Jane stamps that I thought would look nice too. And what I did was I just stuck them to the acrylic blocks on either side. That way I could just like stamp it and go to save time. And then I also grabbed out a bunch of stencils that I have that I thought I would use with the distress inks. So I have some here. I think these ones came from Martha Stewart. I think this is Heidi Swap. There's Studio Calico, not sure where this came from. And these are all Heidi Swap too. So I think that's the plan. I'm going to set the timer for 15 minutes and I'm going to probably start with the distress inks and then go back with the stamping after. And I decided to keep the stamping simple. I'm just going to go with one ink, Memento Tuxedo Black ink. And for the stencils, I'm just going to pick a color that I feel like works and then get to it. So 15 minutes on the timer. Let's see how this goes. Ready, set, go. Okay, time's up. I made it through all the tags and I got to go back on a couple of them and just add a little bit more. And that was fun. I like how you can see the stencils. Some of them are a little lighter than others, but I'll just hold these up for you guys to see. Some of the ones that I like really didn't like, I feel like they're coming together a little bit. And some of them I still don't like. So, but I'm liking all the texture of the different levels and layers. So that's sort of fun. I'm wondering what the next stage will look like. This one I'm actually really liking how the way it's turning out with the different layers. So there's another one. This one I kept it simple. I like this one too with just the black in the corner. I feel like the black is a good contrast color to all the bright colors that are on there. Let's see, this one's really fun. I really like this one too. Just little touches of black. I liked this one before and then I added that background stamp on there and I'm not sure I like it anymore, so who knows. I might have done too much on this one. I got a little carried away. This one I kept it simple, but I like it. And this one's sort of turning out too. I think it's fun. It's a little brighter than I would normally go to, but I think if I mute it down with some gesso, it'll look great. Here's the last one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up all these items, and then I'm going to come back for stage 4 of Journaling by 5, which is words and images. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, I'm on to the fourth stage here of Journaling by 5s, which is words and images. And I have all of my tags here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use die cuts. So I have a whole bunch of different packages of die cuts here. Some are Dear Lizzie, some are crepe paper, some are Tim Holtz. And I thought those would be really fun images to use. Plus, I have these packages and I hardly ever use them, so I want to use them up. I feel like this is a great task to do here. So I'm going to set the timer at 15 minutes to do 20 tags, words and images, and I'm just going to use my hot glue gun, I think, to stick them down. I might go back later and add like multi-matte medium over top of them, but I think it's okay for now to just glue them down and get them where I want them, and then later I can go back and add more to it if I need to. So, ready or not, here we go. Press start and let's go. Okay, time is up. That was a fun stage. I enjoyed that. I think what I enjoyed was just getting to use up a bunch of die cuts and just layering and things. Some of them I purposely like stuck on hanging off because I knew that I wanted to trim it and I only wanted a little piece of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and trim all those pieces and then I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so I've gone back, I've tidied up all my words and images, and I've trimmed off all the excess, and the tags are done stage 4. So I want to show you guys what they look like. Some of them, I feel like the words and images, like, fixed them, and then others I'm like, oh, I probably shouldn't have done that because I think it ruined it. So there's still hope left. There's still one more round, and then I think I'm going to go for a second pass on them. I feel like they could get a little more layers. So let me show you what I have so far. This one says adventure, has some glasses, sort of fun. This one didn't really add that much, just a flower and a white leaf. This one says believe and has an ampersand. I really love the way this one is turning out. I was worried about it, but I actually think this one looks so pretty. This one, I just added a die cut over here and a flower. I think I like it. This one says wish. I love the way this one is right now. I think it looks great. This one, I added this like circle, peak circle and a flower. It's a little chaotic right now, so I want to tone that down. This one, I just added 2 envelopes that were stuck together and this bow. I like that. I don't love the background though. This one says the future is bright and has a light bulb. I like it. I feel like it goes together with the background. This one just has those two black elements and then it says my darling there. I don't love it. This one, I wasn't really liking the way how bright it was, so I put lots on here. I have 3 die cuts here that take up a lot of space, but I like it. This one I just added that star and then this piece here, and I still love this one. This one I just added 2 tags, turned off the excess. I hate this one, I hate it. But I feel like there's still hope. So I just added a vellum always and then this die cut back there. And then this one has 4 die cuts layered on top of each other, which I think helps to mute the craziness of that one's background. This one just has a watermelon, a star, and a smile. I don't feel like it really goes together, but it's nice. This one I added a flower and then this white piece. I like that. This one I have this doily, half doily, this cut off piece, and then these sparkly flowers. I like that. This one I'm really happy with it. I used 3 die cuts that are sort of like in the same colors as the background. I feel like it's really pretty. This one, I basically covered up the background because I hated it. So there's a lot going on here. It needs to be muted. And this one, all it has is this heart. So step 5 in the journaling by 5s is give yourself 15 minutes using pens and pencil. I think I'm just going to stick to pens just because I don't want the pencil to rub off or anything. So I'm going to grab a couple of precision pens. This one's a 5. This one is a 3. This one is an 8. And I'm also going to use a fine tip Sharpie permanent marker. I'm a little nervous about this step because I'm not really a doodler or drawer, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. But I have 15 minutes to figure it out, so good luck, I guess. I'm going to start the timer, and I'll see you guys in 15 minutes. Ready, set, go. Okay, so I finished the first pass and the pens and pencils. To be honest, that was a really hard section. I just didn't know what to do. So I tried to keep it simple. Some of them I went too far. I don't know. Some of them I just enhanced some of the stamping that was already there, or added sketchy lines or dash lines, or just outlined some of the images because I really couldn't think of what to do. This one I added a lot, but I don't know if I like it. What did I do on this one? Oh, I just drew some little dots over here. Over here I added dots. Here I added some lines to the leaf. Here I added letters here. I don't know why. Here I outlined it. Added some dash lines, some sketchy lines here, which I actually like that. And then here I just added some stars. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and do a second pass. Just for fun, and I'm going to give myself only 10 minutes this time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back, add paper to all the back of these, and repunch the holes, and then I'll come back and show you them all done. Okay, so I've gone ahead and added paper onto all of the back of them, and I am super excited because I feel like they look really good. So I just went into my scrap bin and grabbed a bunch of pattern papers, some of them solid, some of them like with a design, some of them a little simpler so you could write a design on the back or whatever. And I used some score tape, glued those down, punched the holes, and then I just used some chalking ink just to go around the edges just to finish it off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you all 20 of them one by one. I'm really happy with the way they turned out, and I think this was like a really fun activity to do. So this one just says adventure, and it says let life surprise you. And I love all the layering and the little pops of that gold doily and the glasses there. It's super fun. And just has this cute flamingo pattern on the back. This one says great things take time, and it's got this super huge flower, and I had added Wink of Stella so it's sparkly. And on the back it just has this yellow paper, which is fun. I'm really happy with this one. I love the black and white with the pop of yellow. I think it's unexpected and cute. So this one's sort of like a birthday one almost, because it says wish there. And it says throw kindness around like confetti. So what I did was I added these like birthday candle paper onto the back, which is fun, and I feel like the colors really match well with the front. I love this one too. I just love the bow with this little detail. And this one says, be brave, stay strong, and never give up. And then it says here, this day will never happen again, which I thought was fun. And you can see I added Wink of Stella to the bow, so it's sparkly. And on the back I just have this pretty pink paper, and I felt like the pink and the red elements went well with what you can see on the front. This one's another birthday kind of one because it has the present and this wish tag. So I also said make a wish. It says yay here. And on the back I added this balloon paper. I think this is a Dear Lizzie paper. I just had scrap of it. And I feel like the orange and pink and yellow that you can see in the background here really goes with the balloons. And this red present, you've got the red there too, so it works really well. This one is probably one of my favorites. I just love the pink and gold like touches, and you can see the doily under there and this like gold foil washi tape, and the star, it's just pretty. And it says you are enough, and then on the back it just says some pink paper, which is fun. I think I might keep this one for myself and stick it up on the wall because it's something I try to like remind myself all the time so that I'm enough. So okay, the next one, trust. Today is full of possibilities, which is fun. And on the back I just did like a grid paper so you could add lots of journaling or something like that. I like this one. I don't think it's my favorite, but I think it worked out well. You've got little pops of color from the first few layers, then all these like added pieces on there, which is fun. The next one is this one with this big flower down here and resin flower too. I really like this like tissue paper pop in the back and all the texture on this one. And it says, when nothing is sure, everything is possible, which is a good saying. And then on the back it just has this fun like blue cloud paper, which I thought would be fun to like write journaling or a message to somebody. Maybe somebody graduating or something. This one is super fun. I love this one. I just love, again, the black and white with just like a little bit of pops of color from the underlayer. It's got this cute little present and this bow back there, and it says good things are gonna happen. And I use that same like balloon paper on the back. Okay. This one, it says a dream is a wish your heart makes, and it's just got that little flower there and this heart here. It's fun. And then on the back I used this fun pink and orange paper because I felt like there was orange on the front here and also some pink elements. So I wanted to pick up on that with this image on the back. Okay. I love this one. I love the color blue and yellow that's here. And there's also like a little bit of green, which is fun. So it's got this bird here and it says soar with brave wings she flies. I thought it was fun. And I just use this polka dot pattern on the back just to keep it subtle, I think, because I didn't want to take away anything from the front. This one is probably one of my favorites too. I really love it. So it's got this pink circle here which has gesso over top of it, so you can't really see exactly what it says, but you can see it subtly. It says, "Your love is as bright as ever, 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 ever." And then here it says soar. Miracles happen when you believe. I just love the pink. And then I added some Wink of Stella on there when I was doing my pen stage, which I just think, I love that sparkle. And then on the back I just added some pink paper, just to go with like the pretty pink on this side. This one's fun. It's got some bright, like summery looking colors, and it says you are capable of becoming more than you realize. And it says smile here. And then on the back I use this same pink and orange paper that you saw before. I feel like it just went with the colors, like you've got pinks and yellows and oranges and reds in here. I thought it would look nice. I love the way this one works out. It says, own your dreams, the future is bright, and it's got this like really cool light bulb and this green flower. And I just love the blue and green. I'm not a big green fan, but I actually think it looks so pretty with this green, the blue. And then on the back I just use this mint paper that I've had in my stash for a long time. I feel like it goes really well with it. This one says, replace fear of the unknown with curiosity, and it says never want to grow up here. And it just has these like flower elements here. And I really like the cloud stencil that I used for this texture paste. And on the back I just used this white paper that had these like hearts on them, which is fun. Got a couple more here. This one is really cute too. I like the colors. I love pink and mint together, so I'm really happy with the way that worked out. And I love all the layering on this one. It says, follow your heart, never doubt your instinct, be brave with your life, and trust here. And then on the back I just used this really pretty polka dot, which I thought was fun because it picked up on some of the colors that are already in the front. This one says, today is full of possibilities. I'm going to be honest, I think this is probably one of the ones that I like the least. I just feel like there's too much going on. And like it has orange and green in it and pink. And I like the pink, but I'm not a big orange and green fan, especially when they're together. So I don't think I like that part. But it's okay. And then on the back I just added this orange paper scrap, which I like that paper. So I feel like maybe it helps a little bit because you've got that orange there plus the little pops of orange here. This one's also one of my favorites. I probably have like 4 or 5 that I just love. I love this one. It's got this believe that's sort of like camouflaged under there a little bit, but you can still see it. And I love this mint bluish green color, or blue color. And I love that there's this pink tissue paper element on top of it. I just feel like it looks so pretty. And it says, listen to your heart, it will show you the way. I just love that. And I love that this big flower is here just popping off the edge too. So on the back I just used this striped paper just to bring that bluey mint color from the front to the back. 2 more. This one is fun. It's got black and white and this bright pink color, and then I added that mint flower, which I like. It says, adventure is worthwhile, be your beautiful self, see possibility everywhere. And then I just added this pink like chevron-y stripe to the back. And this is the last one. It says, giggle, look at the bright side. I don't really like this one either. This is like, these 2 are the ones that I don't like the most. I think I don't like this element. I like the black and the white and the red, but not that part, but that's okay. And then on the back, I just added this floral paper. So I made 20 tags, and I did 2 passes of the Journal by Fives by Shannon Green, and it was so much fun. I had so much fun, and I love the way all these tags worked out. I really feel like it was such a great way to like take away some of the like fear of mixed media and just like go for it, because you only have 15 minutes, or like when I did the second pass I only had 10 minutes, so you can't really like overthink it. So you have to be like just free. And I love the way that they worked out. And I feel like I learned some things along the way, like if you want to mute things down, add gesso on top. If you want to like add tissue paper is like a really fun layering element. Also glossy, Wink of Stella is like a great way to just add like some final touches, like the sparkle. And I really liked adding the doodling lines, even though that was like the stage that I feared the most. Like on some of them where I added doodling lines, I feel like it really like took it up a notch. So anyways, that was my journaling by fives and my 20 tags. I had so much fun. I think I definitely will do the journaling by fives again, and this time I'll maybe try it in a book. Or maybe on tags again. I don't know. I had so much fun making these tags. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. There's a couple that I want to put up on my wall. I have a like inspiration wall. I think this one, which says own your dreams, the future is bright. That one I really love. This one that says believe, listen to your heart, it will show you the way. Those two, I just love them so much. And I also love this one, so miracles happen when you believe. And this one that says you are enough. So I just love these tags. I don't know, I sort of want to keep them for myself, maybe put them up on my wall or put them in a frame or something and display them. And the other ones I might just give away, or I don't know, I've been thinking a while about maybe like starting an Etsy shop and selling mixed media tags because I just love doing that. So I don't know, I might do that eventually. But I don't know if people would actually buy them, so whatever. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this super fun process, and I really hope it inspires you. I had so much fun, and honestly, you don't need to have like any mixed media skills or techniques at all. Just gather out whatever supplies you have. Like, don't go buy things, and just go for it. Set the timer and just have fun. I promise you'll love it. And if you get through the first pass and you're not happy, like, go through a second pass, because I think the second pass was my favorite because it was like more layers on top, and I was able to like use the gesso to just mute everything down a lot, which I'm so glad I did. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you guys think by leaving a comment in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Which one of the tags is your favorite? What do you think I should do with them? Do you think I should have stopped after the first pass? Do you think I should have kept going, or what do you guys think? I'd love to hear. Leave a comment. Thanks, guys. Hope you have a lovely day. Bye!